Give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
I think this should be the slogan. Fuck me pink and call me a flamingo. Right, so episode 3 and then shot.
Yeah, LGBT month has not worked. Black History Month does not work. Any sort of month does not work.
Why do we have months?
What? No. Let's rephrase that.
Choosing this week.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors this time.
Right. Okay. What? Be it a three-way rock. Paper,
Yeah, 3 ways. Yeah, so the first person goes out. The weakest person will go out.
Go on, yeah,
No, we can't.
I can cheat.
Sorry, no, I didn't.
Exactly, you can't tell.
No, I
You
didn't.
can't tell what I'm doing, so.
Oh, sorry.
I think you're gonna lose.
Oh, sorry.
All one week.
Okay, we need a different system. You like it or you want me to turn it around?
Hi Adam. Yeah, it might cut me off a little bit. Okay.
Tell them hello.
But I
Hi.
can see myself on the camera too.
Okay.
What are you doing with your hands?
I'm just nervous as fuck.
Why are you nervous?
I don't. It's not something I do every day. This.
Just.
So I just want to welcome you all back to Drunkenly Delivered.
Yeah.
Or if you haven't seen it before, welcome to Drunkenly Delivered.
Welcome.
Do you know what's that thing when people go subscribe here and they point it out the corner?
Yeah, do that.
Subscribe here.
Okay, I'm gonna put it.
You got ready now.
Your space.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, so I forgot we haven't introduced our first special guest.
Elton. Welcome, Elton.
He's not going to do much.
He's actually a dog.
Not a rat.
It's not a rat. It's a dog.
Nah, he's alright.
Ooh. Oh, you have to talk that up with something.
No, you do not.
Yeah, you do.
This smells rank, mate.
I do not want to be you today. If you like Drunkenly Disorderly,
Drunkenly Delivered.
Drunkenly Delivered. I keep calling it Drunkenly Disorderly
It's a
because,
mouthful, isn't it?
because I think drunkenness and disorderliness comes in like together. They're kind of joint. They work in partnership. But we
But
try.
I always have a false sense of confidence when I'm drunk. So I'm not really even disorderly. I don't look disorderly. I usually look like I'm hard.
Yeah. I've seen you
Yeah.
dancing.
You don't look at it.
Yeah, I don't think you look at it. Anyway, yeah. So let's do it.
Yeah, shots.
Yeah.
Shot.
The videos keep getting longer. It did take a long time.
Exactly. Like 2 hours to drink. Pressure. We're not trying to pressure him. Adam, don't drink if you don't want to hurry up.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We know you are.
Shot. You wanna? What's this one?
That's wrong.
Yeah, I'll have some. I'll have a shot. And Adam might want some just. Shot. Because Adam, I remember last week.
Look,
I took a shot. I took 3 shots.
look, it's just a baby shot.
And then I took some shots of you guys. Just to.
This stuff is incredibly hard.
This is
Guys.
Cheers.
Episode
3.
I'm feeling it coming up.
Shut up.
What mean you're just doing?
It was a break. You don't have to do it. Mine.
Yeah, but this is how confident I feel. This is why.
Yeah.
This is not
That's what we need.
I am drunkenly and only.
Is-
I have the confidence to go
Is
forward.
but a bad word.
It's not.
Now,
Definitely
let
not.
me tell you.
And I hate it when people say that's
Wait.
Hate is a bad word, but isn't.
Where's the trigger?
Right. Anyway, let's start timing. Let's go.
Okay, good. Is but a bad word. Why? Let me tell you. I'm not racist, but
I had that. Yeah, I like that.
yeah.
Definitely.
Or
I'm not racist,
I
but-
don't. It's not that I hate gays, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
so is but a bad word.
No, I think it's a sentence which is a bad word. Because you can say but. Because, well, it's hard to put it. I'm fucking drunk now. So I make an example of it.
Okay,
But
the premium.
I will. Yeah, it's hard. I've got it. It's hard to think of an example of it right now. But when I'm sober, I will.
That's a bad word.
That's not a bad word.
So let me tell you.
There are worse words.
Like
Like Adam said, if you hate something, that's got more negative connotations.
Yeah,
I'm not racist, but it is used more in a way that people try to hide their own discrimination.
So what I'm saying
I think
is,
there's a good reason to consider what has been said after the word but the word but itself you shouldn't naturally assume that everything after the word but is going to be a lie.
so
it's going to be a contradiction to everything to the word before but.
that's a good way of looking at it. But but a lot of people say that anything said after but kind of kills what you said before.
Yeah.
So if I said I like you, but like it kills what? Why?
It depends on what comes after the but.
But you're a dick.
No, I'm not a racist, but I don't want a Asian doctor.
Yeah, they're the best.
That's quite borderline there.
Yeah.
But see, I use it there. I use the word but
To correct himself.
Yeah, to correct myself.
Yeah.
Like, but it could be used as a general term just to say I have something extra to say, something to add on to that point.
Yeah. So are we saying general consensus that but could be used, but it's what's said after the but?
Yes. It's the context, isn't it?
It's the context of what you say.
What comes after a but?
I think people say but is a bad word because.
If we're talking about Adam, then.
No, I think people say it's a bad word because usually it comes, after something like I'm not racist, but.
Yeah.
And you've got to be cautious about what comes after what's happened, what's been said before.
You have cut, Andrew.
I am.
There's an angel.
I don't even swear this much.
I know,
But
I do it.
Well, I'm drunk. But there's an age-old theory, right?
I feel hot.
There's an age-old theory. You can drink yourself sober, so if you do that shot, it might sober you up.
I actually feel I feel like I'm ready for a fight today.
Not hit me. Who's next?
Me.
Okay.
LGBT one. Why?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What can I get my point out?
I said so.
Get your point out, mate.
I said this.
If you have anything to argue with this, say to the Chihuahua. This Chihuahua, we'll take our Chihuahua, it's named Elton.
Right?
After Elton John. What the fuck are you going to say?
I don't think it works.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
Did you start it?
No, not yet.
It's hard then.
Yeah. LGBT month has not worked. Black History Month does not work. Any sort of month does not work.
Why do we have months?
Well, no. Let's rephrase that. Right.
Okay.
Let's put this into your own words. So I want you to say LGBT History Month does not work for me.
Yeah.
A Black Month history does not work for me.
Yeah. For me personally, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Because you look at the stuff that happens around those months. There is an increased racism or homophobic attacks. For me, it doesn't work.
Does it bring it out or what?
It brings it more out to the limelight, but does it also bring more bigots out, giving them more of a platform, an easier target? It's been promoted more on them, so it's an easier target for them.
My question is, what is the purpose of a month or day? And I get there are two sides to every story. Some people say, okay, it's to recognize achievements, to help the struggle, because everybody goes through struggles. Every group, marginalized group, goes through a certain type of struggle. Yeah. And so they need a platform to speak out, to get heard, to listen, for people to listen. But I think the question is, why? What is the purpose?
I think it actually brings out and identifies that and makes it real that racism still exists, homophobia still exists, and we don't see it every day. I haven't grown up with much racism in my life. There's been racism there before, and I've seen derogatory comments against people for being of different race. As you say, we're always a human race anyway. But we don't. A lot of people don't see that. They don't see that it actually exists. So if you didn't see that it actually exists, why would you stand up against stand up for the fight against racism or against homophobia when you didn't know it existed in the first place?
So you're saying?
So what this is? It's a campaign to say, look, this is still existing. Homophobia still exists. And it doesn't exist as much as it did before. No, it doesn't, and that's a great thing. I don't get that much. That much shows that much abuse. I have had abuse. And you probably had something before about you being black. You've probably had something before about your
once I walked into a white supremacist rally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
and
you need to know your audience doing that one.
These things happen. And without having a day to sort of stand up and say, well, actually, this stuff still happens and we need to stand together. And all of you who haven't seen it happen, realise, just stick with us because it is happening and there are people being discriminated and ostracised. And let's fight together. Let's do it together. And why not get fucking pissed?
So, are you saying that... There we go. Okay, done. That like in succinct.
I just want to make one final point.
Yeah.
I want a month. That was probably
Okay, so what I want you to
why can't he have a month for?
I think it should be Disability Awareness Month.
Okay, let's do it.
Disability Awareness Month.
Let's do it. Do it.
Why do we need a Disability Awareness Month?
I thought you were going to say I want a straight pride.
No, fuck that.
He doesn't care about
straight. And the first thing I say to that is like, if you want a straight pride, great one. If you think it's a good reason to fucking get more about that. But if you think it's a good reason to create a straight pride, go and fucking make one. Do that yourself. And see how many followers you get. You probably get told to fucking wind you. Oh shit, the bed's like
okay, that You trigger. That was a trigger.
What did I even say? I said shit the bed cycle.
You've said that before.
I don't know if I have.
Okay.
Sometimes I do say fucking pink and call me flamenco.
Okay, so
Shit the bed.
that was a good trigger. Okay, who's next?
He wasn't as bad as what you thought he was going to be though, was it?
Whose was that?
That was mine.
That was yours. It's mine now.
Anybody else, really?
You may have to be your because I didn't got move paper.
I can't even remember.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Okay.
Desperate.
Controversy or no controversy?
The what?
Controversy or no controversy?
Controversy, yeah.
Okay, so we're going for this. Foreskin? Yes or no?
Foreskin for who?
Yeah, so this... I am so fucking pissed. Jared, how have you done this twice?
I told you, it's not. I know it seems simple, but
I'll be ready next week because I will have to do it because...
Yeah, it's your turn.
You have to go to bed early.
Yeah, you do.
Keep going.
So, foreskin has a religious connotation, and America, which is surprising, I think I was watching a documentary, and above 60% of Americans are kind of circumcised.
Yeah.
So you would think
it's not even a religious thing anymore in America. It's a cultural thing.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing because I think there's a lot of kind of the mentality or the attachment that the removing of the foreskin helps with
as a health
reasons.
So they pay for this operation to be carried out.
Yeah.
So they pay for their children to be circumcised.
Yeah.
And that obviously gains profit for whoever's doing it. So it makes sense for the profiteer to say this is a good healthy thing to have for your child to be done. So they're making money.
But what I'm saying, and my theory, okay?
I'm against it, by the way. Oh, thank you.
About removing foreskin.
I am, yeah.
But my theory on this
for
is
sexual purposes or just for general lives?
Both.
My whole theory on the whole point of foreskin is this: we are made in a particular way. Okay, we come out in a particular way. Now, that way that we come out, where that's true. We haven't even put the time.
Just keep going. We've got a minute.
We've got a minute. Let's go.
That way that we came out, it doesn't matter what it is.
5, 4.
We come out in that way because this is who we are. And if we were born with foreskin, then that's good enough. If you're born without foreskin, okay. If you want to remove your foreskin, that's fine. If you want to add breasts or cut your face or do whatever you want.
Yeah, but would you remove the foreskin of a child who has no say in the matter?
Towards a case,
and let's actually think about FGM as well. Female genital mutilation. Is there a similarity with male genital mutilation?
There is.
That's difficult to say when drunk at it.
Yeah, it is.
There is, but one is very destructive.
The last time I looked, circumcision is destructive and it causes issues for later on in life more
Like what?
so than it does not being circumcised.
Like what?
It's like the discoloration, the discarring, the lack of erections and things like that. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. And what
Never
it does, so your penis is naturally lubricated by the lubrications underneath the foreskin.
Or from
As you grow older, but as you grow older, that gets taken away, and the foreskin's there to protect the shaft and all that shit. Yeah, there's reasons for it, and I think it can be a little bit dodgy. I don't think it's actually bad, like massively bad to remove the foreskin.
But you don't think it's necessary?
I don't think it's necessary.
Also, there was a case in America, I don't know the outcome of it, where someone sued his mum for signing off from taking his foreskin
Circumcision.
without his consent.
Okay. That was a hot topic. Someone's animated. Okay. My turn. What's old?
You?
Yeah. You and above, Jed. You and above.
You're old, you're young.
Yeah.
I'm average.
You're in that middle spot where you're trying to cling on to you by hanging around with
Okay.
Problem.
So wait. Alright. So I'm old now.
Probably shouldn't have
I'm in the old group. Elton. Am I older? What?
Yeah.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You're just the youngest one.
I don't think it's happening.
Yeah, the Mexican accent.
Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I know that. Okay, so what's next?
Hey, my brother.
You.
Me?
Who's? Yeah. Okay. Who's running this? Are you running the show? Or you playing Felton?
Elton's running this show, huh? Are you triggered?
That sounds good.
Right.
Oh, that's fine. I don't know. That's great.
Wait, can I open this?
I passed you it, so there's no bottle open.
Yeah.
There is a bottle opener.
No. Wait.
It's so cool when it pisses me off.
Yeah. How can you just do things like that?
You fucking asshole. Absolute asshole.
What?
If that was me or him, I'd stop filming to go to a drawer to get a bottle opener.
Your wife of 20 years is very lucky.
Yes.
I am very lucky. I am very lucky.
Stop trying to
You're
style
very
that.
lucky.
He's trying to style that.
It's a
out,
business.
It's a business. I got a good partner. I have a very good partner, business partner. She's absolutely awesome.
though. Right.
Okay, your turn.
It's in the news lately. Video game addiction. Is it bad parenting or not? Because one of the stories that I read was a parent that was complaining that her child plays video games for 10 hours a night at least. I know from being around some other parents, their kids have got an app which basically, if they do not like that their kid's on the internet, they can turn it off on that device. They can limit the amount of time they can spend on that device. So, are we over-diagnosing, and it's bad parenting, or is it a legitimate concern for today's children?
I think it's been a legitimate concern for a lot longer than we think. You're so young, you probably are a game addict. Do you play games?
Every now and again, yeah. Not very often.
I grew up playing games, loads and loads and loads.
Game Boy?
No, it was in Nintendo 64
Okay,
on the PlayStation 1. I didn't really go on to play many more games after that, but
Because you weren't good enough.
But it did. I did waste my childhood away from that.
But you
Smash Brothers.
did. You wasn't good.
I was fucking awesome at Smash Brothers. The difference is with games now is they're online and people make money from playing them, and people get following. Fucking prick. People get a huge following, and fucking pinkle constantly. But the elements of addiction are all there now, aren't they? You know, you get everything. It's not just playing Super Smash Brothers and just winning the game. It's more like you're getting a following, you're getting a crowd, you're getting everyone on speakers and likes on the game and stuff like that. There's all those elements from social media which are also fed into gaming right now. So that's why it's become.
So I could maybe give a more insight in this because for one I have a son, and secondly,
old fuck.
I'm old as fuck.
His son's nearly my age.
But I don't know if it's bad parenting. I think there's a challenge because it's a complex situation. One, as a parent, you want to make sure that in this society that everybody's groups are following certain trends and doing certain things, you don't want to feel.
All the time there.
you don't really want to feel left out, or you don't want to let your child feel left out. Causing your child to be left out is another avenue for bullying. The child goes to school, they don't know anything about the latest game. Everybody's talking about it. He looks like a weirdo. She looks like a weirdo. Just sat in a corner. What's that? And everybody's like, oh yeah, how come she don't know what's that? So you want to kind of allow your child to be inclusive, but also there's a pressure on that child to kind of take part in that. And as you said, there is a likes, there is a following, there is the.
Well, I'm not saying don't let them play those games.
Yeah.
But it's a bit more difficult to manage than just switching it off on the app, because some parents, and I cannot comment on people's parenting styles because everybody has different styles of parenting. Some people have full control, like they could control what the child eats, what the child wears.
Yeah, but I just want to think about what do children actually achieve from gaming? A sense of enjoyment. That's great. It's important.
No. There's more than that now.
Yeah, but like it's important because now as an adult, I like divvy up my time into what I need to actually do.
Yeah, but
not much of it is, well, actually right now it's enjoyment. But this is like I need to do work, and then I need to do my own personal work.
That sounds sad.
Yeah, and it does. I enjoy that.
Children
I enjoy my personal development anyway. But like, I know not children want to do it, but like, is it really good for children to spend so many times on computer games and not communicate with human beings?
No, that I agree.
I'm gonna give it that right.
But there are some children. There are some children that use gaming, and now they fly UAVs.
Or calls. Does it take away the human aspect?
There are some.
You need more party poppers.
Wait.
What was the plan about these party poppers?
Because every time we trigger, we pop it.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, why don't I know that?
Because you trigger.
You're the one that throws the rats.
You planned me to drink! You planned this!
No, we didn't even know you were going to be drinking. How did you get to drink anyway?
Yeah, you chose.
How did you get
I did not. I can't remember. But I feel like I'm on a night out. I'm lights everything. Oh!
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm scared.
Elton is not actually scared of my party poppers.
No, he loves it.
Yeah.
Just what you were saying there though, about what the kids get out of it and stuff like that.
He loves it.
I was encouraged to play. I'll make this point in a few seconds.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. I was encouraged to play games, Adam.
Yeah.
By my GP, I was told, look, it'll help dexterity, it'll help this.
Really?
Yep, play games. Don't do it.
Oh, yeah, but you've got fucking funny hands.
But
I've got to buy
wait.
That's the benefit, that it can help dexterity, it can help reactions, it can help a lot.
Yes.
But it's in moderation.
No, but wait.
And
shouldn't society... Sorry, go ahead.
When I was younger, like 16 years old, me and my mate used to stay up ridiculously early, till early hours in the morning, playing, talking to each other. And do you know how my parents managed that? They'd let me do it, and then, regardless of not what I was doing the next day,
You wake up.
it was, you get up at this time. If you are too tired throughout the day, it's your own choice and consequence.
Yeah, that's what
I learned about my own choice and consequences.
That's what I
and
did
how
with
it
my
can affect
son,
me.
yeah.
Okay.
So I taught him that, hey, you can do whatever you want. But tomorrow, you're waking up at 06:30 and we get him dressed and we get into school and we go in there. And then after a while, at first he thought it was a bright idea, but after a while he thought, you know what, I need more sleep.
Yeah, it only takes a few days to stay up till 4 in the morning and waking up.
And then he learns to regulate himself. But shouldn't society now adapt to these kids? Because there are a lot of things, okay? Like currently, you have a lot of UAV pilots. Guys who fly, plane. And these guys have XY triangle plus forward. And they've learned this, but now they do it. You have guys who go into Formula 1 by playing games and go to Formula 1. Yeah. Should society not take this?
Yeah, I agree with that.
So Nadine asked, is the development of artificial technology going to save the world or kill it?
I think the development of AI, artificial intelligence, is going to neither save nor destroy. But I think it will...
I think you finish making your point, Adam makes his, then I'll make mine,
okay.
And then we'll discuss.
I think
You've missed the far out of that.
artificial intelligence and humans are to coexist. You taught me that. It doesn't matter what you think.
I might have talked that, but it's not a good. It might not necessarily be a good thing.
The rules of
It's inevitable. I think it already happened.
Can I finish my
And
point?
it's the only route of survival.
Can I finish my point?
Yeah, please.
This drunk guy, I don't.
Is that empty, Adam?
But hold this up for all.
No, the answer.
No, I'm gonna have some more.
Because he can't drink more. He's done. Okay, so artificial intelligence. I think artificial intelligence is. I think AI is important, and I think it has developed society because society has kind of multiplied its development in a short space of time because of the advent of phones and computers.
Yeah, I think we're too stupid to survive without it now.
Okay, you fucking go ahead. I can't.
Right, okay, so obviously, not millions, fucking thousands of years ago.
Where were you?
We were like,
You weren't even
cavemen,
there.
We didn't have technology and that, but we knew everything to survive. We knew how to eat, we knew how to
We still know how to eat and how to survive.
Yeah, no, we don't. If we put any one of us right now, and like, I think I'm like a good survivor and stuff, but if you put me into the wild, right, for 24 hours, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck do I eat?
I know how to make a
How
new
the fuck do
I came from St. Lucia. I could eat in the wild and live in the wild.
You lived in the ghetto, not the wild.
No, I did live in the wild.
Right, I think.
Why can't you? Why wouldn't you know what to eat?
Our brains are disbanding
In Europe.
In
Europe.
Definitely in Europe. Especially the EU.
Don't go into the
That's for next week.
We'll solve Brexit next week.
Yeah, I just think we're better off without the technology, and we should just go back to Ray Mears time.
Anybody who says go back should be sheltered. Okay.
Should we move on? Right, I'll make my point.
You know that.
Right, my view on is fucking hell. Jet's gone.
Okay. Wait, let me get this.
Professional propose.
Let me get this out. Score. Okay, sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Right.
What's the question again? It's really,
Is the development of artificial technology going to save the
Lady,
world?
thank you for this question.
Yeah, it's been brilliant.
I think it will potentially save the world. Like,
So let me know.
I know. I just want to say, can potentially save the world, but it won't be the same world as we've grown up in. You know, that we've created. Or nature. It won't be a world that nature's created.
The world I grew up in.
Artificial world.
The world I grew up in is not even here now. I grew up in a world that was really nice. Now it's some shit.
I didn't even grow up in Africa.
It's just nice for Africa. Go ahead.
Right, my view on it is artificial technology will be the trigger of the end of the world.
Why?
In a way. But humans will ultimately be the people that destroy it. The way everything's going, we are developing a society where we don't need to do as many jobs. There's more and more jobs going to artificial technology.
No. I don't believe that.
No, there is manufacturing. 50 years
you're
ago.
right.
No.
50 years ago.
You're right.
No.
Yes, 50 years ago.
Manufacturing is one
Jobs are becoming
aspect.
simpler.
Jobs are becoming simpler, right?
Who's making the robots?
Right, yeah, people are making the robots,
Yeah,
Jen.
one person does one
Who's
task,
doing the coding?
One person does
Yeah, but
another
Jen,
task, another
Jen,
person does another task.
can I just
Yeah, but and then you got to think who makes the most children? 4 people. Rich people go, oh, okay, darling. Should we have one children when we are when we are sufficiently educated and we have a stable house and a stable property and we have enough money to give the child the best possible gift? Yes, we shall. We'll have one child. And then the poor people go, it's just fuck everything.
No, because poverty.
Welsh poor people.
Because you,
Because let's just fucking fuck, right? And we'll get loads of benefits.
because you get more
You're really
time.
Welsh for that.
Because when you get more time and you have less things to do,
You have sex.
procrastination, you have sex. But let me wait.
Can I finish my point?
Yeah, but your point. I just want to say
My
one thing.
point, I'm not finished.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So with that,
Is no one else pissed?
Yeah, we are pissed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we shall.
I think we're all pissed.
We shall. Yeah.
so my point with that though, it'll get to a point where there's more jobs that can be done. artificial intelligence can create more artificial intelligence to complete jobs. So it won't be soon before robots are making robots. Sort of thing.
Robots are making robots.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So right now, though, that will then create a power struggle potentially, where people need to sort of inflate their own ego to why they should be the hierarchy.
Why do we need to work?
Exactly. But if we
that's the question. Why do we need to work?
Well,
why can't we get robots to work for us?
If we didn't work, though,
What intelligence do we need when we don't have to work?
Jed,
we don't need it. Our brains are shrinking, mate.
Stop lying to yourself.
Jed,
why do we need to work?
Jed, if we didn't work,
who's made this system up that we
for our food?
If we didn't work, right? If we didn't work, what would be the point to us? And would there still be hierarchy?
Mate, somebody made this work shit up. We don't need to work.
No, but in our society,
we
don't need to work.
Working 8 hours a day for some other fucker. That's a weird thing.
Exactly. Why do we need to work? That's what I'm trying to ask you guys.
Work used to
Look
be
what you've done, D. Look what you've done.
Yeah, nice one, D. Thank you very much. You've ruined the show. You've ruined the whole.
We're all arguing now.
We actually hate
Why do we need to work?
We don't need to work.
So why are you angry that artificial intelligence is going to work? Why are we going on vacation?
Because what are we going to do? We're not going to. We don't have to survive. We could just have other people, other robots making us survive.
We'll be on vacation.
No, we won't. Because Jed, right? So you're telling me someone from the top 5%
of what?
Of the wage.
That'll be robots. They'll be with him, man.
No, but right now, so the top 5% of people that earn and can do whatever they want.
Jay-Z.
Right? Yeah, Jay-Z, yes. So you're telling me Jay-Z, once we don't have to do anything, we'll happily do something with someone that has been on benefits for all their life. They won't. Nobody will want to remain in that hierarchy, which will cause more power struggle when there's nothing for them to do.
Power struggle with who?
Exactly, the lower class. Class war.
There's been a class for 400
exactly,
years.
but can you imagine not having to work and how bad people would hold on to their class?
What happens when people don't work? They get depressed.
No, they're shy. They make kids.
Then the world runs out of resources.
Yeah, and then there's loads of children who don't work.
The robots will be doing the work.
Right. I'm just going to say.
Well, then we'd just be like farmland. We'd be like cows. We'd be like cattle. We'd be like sheep.
It's about time somebody farmed us because we're farming all the animals.
Oh, don't go on your pescatarian ways, both of you.
Domesticated sheep.
He's a shit pescatarian and you're a very questionable one.
Thank you, D. We enjoyed it.
Alright, you're the next guest.
Yeah, D, next week, please message us, you can come on.
Wednesday night.
You can
play your schedule.
You can replace.
Don't bring Jay. Don't bring Jay.
Yeah, don't bring Jay.
Alright, I think we have enough material. I think that's really good. Thank you very much. So.
Yeah, cheers guys. Thanks man. This is Drunkenly Disorderly.
No, there's not.
This is Drunkenly Delivered. Please like, please subscribe, please share. Comment.
Yeah.
Tell us what you don't like. If you tell us what you do like, I might come on too.
And if you
offer us any topics to talk about.
Yeah, topics.
Any topics that you have, we'll be happy to kind of cover that. And
because we are an unstructured mess right now.
Yeah, and we are trying to keep it fresh for you.
Yeah, if you want another kind of dog on the show next time,
let us know. We'll get rid of Elton.
If you want any more details about Elton, or if you want any stories,
if you want to rescue Elton for $3.99 a month, please contact us.
I'll send Gibson for Elton, like those hats and
vodka.
He'll wear them on the show next week. You send it in this week.
Yeah, he will.
Any costumes that you have for Elton, send it in. He'll wear it.
Alcohol for the dog.
Yeah, it's a good point. So what we're looking for is free alcohol, and because this
send us alcohol,
absolutely wild right now and huge. It's going huge. We're reaching people.
Over 200 people on Facebook as we speak.
That's good. Thank you guys. We want to thank you for the support. All the people who liked our page, who shared our page, thank you very much. Continue sharing our page. Continue calling your friends and know that we are on
226 right now.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Yeah.
And we're more than happy to continue and to discuss really good and serious topics.
Yeah. And if you have a small, medium, or large alcohol company and you'd like us to advertise your booze for you,
get in touch
about it, because there's no point talking about Cronenberg. I don't know about that. Let us know. We'll bring you on the show and get drunk.
Super. Guys, thank you.
We should do a shot.
Episode 3. Let's do a shot. Let's do a shot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of the hardest shots in the world, man. Elton, you haven't won. You haven't won. I'm joking, Brian. Nah.
Okay, right to episode 3.
Episode 3. Guys,
thank you very much.
it's been a pleasure.
Can I just say one thing?
Fucking hell, we said one thing.
I think this should be the slogan. Fuck me pink and call me a flamingo.
Right, to episode 3.
And then shot.
That was a mistake.